Let me start with a quick question. How much time do you spend switching between apps just to get one piece of work done? You open a task in your project tool, jump to your document editor, check comments in email or chat, and then back again, all the while hoping you're still working on the latest version. Now imagine this instead. What if your document editor didn't live next to your tools, but inside them? And with that, let me say hi everyone and welcome to the first OnlyOffice webinar of the new year. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Richard and today I want to tell you all about integrations in OnlyOffice. What's new, what's improved, and how these updates can actually make your daily work simpler. Here's what we'll walk through together. First, why integrations are such a big deal for modern workflows. Then a quick look at what's new and updated across our ecosystem. After that, a few short demo videos showing you some concrete examples of how integrations make your life easier. And finally, practical tips and takeaways you can apply immediately. And a quick check-in before we move on. In the chat, feel free to drop any questions and tell us which platform do you use most often alongside your Office suite. Is it something like Jira, Odoo, Moodle, Pipedrive, or maybe something else entirely? Here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot, if not most, of our productivity problems don't come from bad tools, but from using too many tools that don't communicate well with each other. That leads to constant switching between tools, unclear responsibilities and skill sets on who knows how to use a specific tool, confusion around file versions, lost comments, changes, time, and in turn, lost patience. And eventually, people stop collaborating properly. Not because they don't want to, but because it's exhausting or leads to problems further down the line. And because we believe that collaboration is paramount to any modern work environment, we're looking to facilitate exactly that by allowing teams to work together with no friction. OnlyOffice's approach to integration is simple. Don't force people to change their tools, but instead bring powerful document editing into the tools they already use. That means editing documents directly inside tasks, courses, deals, or chats, keeping files connected to the context they belong to, reducing friction instead of adding another login, tab, or workflow. OnlyOffice integrations fall into four key categories. First, collaboration and project management with tools like Jira, Confluence, Redmine, or OwnCloud. Here you can attach and edit documents directly within tasks and projects. Second, CRM and ERP systems, which includes platforms like Odoo or Alfresco. Using our integrations, you can streamline document management directly tied to clients, deals, or internal processes. Third is LMS and e-learning platforms such as Moodle or Cameo, making course creation and collaboration far more interactive and flexible. And finally, we have developer tools and APIs for teams who want to build custom workflows. We'll touch on that briefly later. Integrations are always a major focus for OnlyOffice. Across the board, the main directions are deeper integration, which means fewer limitations, better security and permission control, and a smoother, more intuitive user experience. Last year, the OnlyOffice team didn't just add more integrations, but also expanded how you can use OnlyOffice inside other platforms. The guiding idea was simple: fewer handoffs between tools, expanded functionality to allow for fewer external tools to get the job done in general, and more things done in place without breaking your flow. Then there are integrations that meet people where they already communicate, like the OnlyOffice bot for Telegram, which lets you manage and work with documents directly inside chats. And finally, OnlyOffice expanded what you can do inside Docs and DocSpace. Thus, there's the MathPix plugin for working with complex equations and Icons plugin for inserting customizable icons inside the documents, as well as new DocSpace plugins, zip archives, code mirror, and an image editor, all of them small tools for big impact, because they eliminate the need for extra tools. All of this points in the same direction. OnlyOffice is not just another tool, but also an embedded capability. Alongside new integrations, OnlyOffice also upgraded a wide range of existing ones. Platforms like Odoo, Dropbox, LiveRay, Confluence, Jira, OwnCloud, and many others received updates focused on better PDF workflows, including creating and editing fillable PDFs directly inside platforms like Odoo and Liferay, stronger collaboration capabilities, for example, version history and user presence in Dropbox, and an improved user experience, including many new features like dark themes, better format support, and clearer navigation. To highlight a selection of the latest developments, we'll show you 2 examples today. First, you'll see one of the updated connectors in action. Then, some brand new DocSpace plugins that extend what you can achieve without leaving your workspace at all. Let's take a look at the updated OnlyOffice DocSpace integration for Pipedrive, which is now even easier to use and more powerful out of the box. Once you install the DocSpace app version 1.1.0 from the Pipedrive marketplace and connect it using your DocSpace API key, you'll notice a brand new welcome guide. It quickly walks you through how to create rooms, sync permissions, and start collaborating on documents tied to your deal, making it easier for first-time users or new team members to quickly grasp the functionalities of OnlyOffice within Pipedrive. When you now hit Create Room in the Deals section, OnlyOffice DocSpace creates a public room by default, giving everyone involved, including external contacts, easy access to files, documents, and content related to the deal. No longer having to hand-select the appropriate room type speeds up your work and ensures every important party has access. But not everyone works the same way though. That is why, in the updated version, you can choose between multiple room types to select the one that best suits your individual scenario. Public room for open sharing, collaboration room for team editing, virtual data room for enhanced security, form filling room for structured data collection, or a custom room tailored to your needs. Once the room is created, you can add or create documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and even PDF forms, all without leaving the Pipedrive interface. Access control syncs automatically with Pipedrive users, so your team stays aligned and secure. And there you have it. Whether it's contracts, invoices, or project documents, keeping everything in one place inside your CRM just got easier with this update. Let's get those deals closed faster. OnlyOffice DocSpace is designed to be the place where work actually happens. And with the newest plugins, OnlyOffice has taken another step in that direction. Fewer downloads, fewer external tools, and fewer interruptions to your flow. We're talking about the DocSpace plugins Zip Archives, Code Mirror, and Image Editor. Let's take a look. Let's start with something simple: zip files. Often, archived files mean leaving your workspace. Download, extract, upload again. With the new Zip Archives plugin, you work with archives directly within DocSpace. You can preview what's inside, extract only what you need, and keep everything exactly as it is. Next, Code Mirror. In many teams, documents and code live side by side. Configs, scripts, snippets, documentation. And with the Code Mirror plugin, OnlyOffice DocSpace lives up to that reality. It lets you open and edit code files directly in DocSpace with proper formatting and readability. No IDE, no downloads, just seamless edits where collaboration already happens. It's ideal for reviewing changes, adjusting configuration files, or maintaining small scripts without breaking focus. And finally, we have Image Editor. Not every image change needs a full design tool. Sometimes you just need to crop, resize, or add a quick note. With Image Editor, you can make those changes right inside DocSpace. The result is saved as a new version, so nothing's lost and nothing gets duplicated. Zip Archives, Code Mirror, and Image Editor turn DocSpace into a more complete workspace. One where everyday tasks stay simple, fast, and collaborative. Now, as promised, we'll also give you a few tips and tricks as well as some best practices on how to work with integrations to make the most of your workflows. The first tip is use templates. If you're working in Jira, Moodle, or any other integrated platform, use OnlyOffice templates. There's a huge template library that is constantly expanding, giving you ready-to-use templates for every use case that you can think of. Project reports, lesson plans, internal docs, or more. Templates save time, ensure consistency, and reduce decision fatigue. I mean, You shouldn't have to reinvent the same document every Monday. With templates, you don't have to. The second tip is permissions. When a large group of people interacts and collaborates within the same space, tracking who gets to view and do what becomes a hassle rather quickly. But within integrated platforms, you can control how people interact with documents. Perhaps they can only view or comment on a document. Or maybe they can access review mode. Or they can fill a form but not edit the form itself. With permission settings in place, you can rest easy that no one oversteps their responsibilities by accident and keep collaboration smooth. And lastly, you can save vast amounts of time and effort by automating document workflows entirely. For that, developers can make full use of the ONLYOFFICE API to create fluent automations from creation to sharing to storage. To learn more about how to use the API to create custom workflows, ONLYOFFICE provides a ton of useful info in the developer documentation on the official website via api.onlyoffice.com, in the blog, and dedicated webinars for developers. Now, to wrap things up, let's take a quick glance at what we learned today. The core message today is simple. The latest ONLYOFFICE integrations are designed to keep you in your workflow, boost collaboration, and save time right within the tools you already use. The biggest wins we saw: deep and seamless platform integrations, smarter document handling inside existing tools, new plugins that remove friction from your workflow and make working with documents easier and more efficient. Perhaps it's a great idea to check if there are any useful integrations that you don't yet know about. On the website, you can explore all available integrations. Just visit onlyoffice.com/all-connectors or scan the QR code on the slide. And if you have a specific use case that you'd like to see addressed, simply book a free consultation with the team via sales@onlyoffice.com. Thank you so much for your time today, as well as your questions. We really appreciate you joining us today, and we're excited to see how you use these integrations in your own workflows. Have a great day, and see you in the next session. Bye-bye.